welcome back to another Potato League. We are going to talk about why I lost to this matchup against Now On My. In this week's, or I guess in this episode of Potato League. So it's a 22-minute game. We're not going to go through the whole thing. I lose right about 7 minutes and 30 seconds. And after that, I just kind of struggle. I'm playing random. And I'm going through my just the builds that I have for each of these. This is just a standard TVZ. Basically, my idea is I get to 66 workers as fast and as greedy as I can while trying to stay alive, while teching up, and basically just taking the map. And with good scouting information, I can get units when I need them only, and force out as many drones as I can. So basically, this is a basic hatch gas pool, 17, 18, 17. And I'm going to try to get as many workers as I can. And we're going to talk about little things that I do to lose this game. So, really, I don't have any massive mistakes until about the 3.5-minute mark. Nothing big. I mean, could I be a second earlier on some of these buildings? Yeah, that was 5 minerals late. Okay, yeah. I saturated my base pretty well with drones. I mean, this isn't Grandmaster top 4 players. This is Platinum, high plat, low diamond, ZvT. So it's fine. Setting my overlords out. Again, I usually go Lingbane Hydra. If they're doing heavy bio, then I'll do upgrades on the banelings and zerglings. If they're doing mech, then I'll get upgrades on the hydras and get some swarm hosts, or jump straight to vipers on the hive. Oh, I see he's taking a very early he's expanding, so I'm not really worried about it. I misrally my units, my hotkeys and stuff like that. So I pulled off a gas here. I'm going to start it, pull off a gas, so that's first good thing. Taking my third at 27. Not going to get supply blocked. Basically doing okay. So until this point, this is just standard opener. If there's a Reaper coming in, I see him on the mini-map. I'm not really worried about it. Not going to miss any injects or anything like that. He's trying to see if I've taken a third. That's what he's doing. It's not a Reaper, it's an SCV. Bringing the queen down so I can go and inject my natural as soon as my third as soon as I can. Starting another one, starting another queen. Getting an overlord, 31. I mean, I'm not doing anything wrong right here. So until this point, I'm okay. I don't have any massive idle larva without the money to spend it. We just had our first big inject, which is why I had that idle larva there, but I couldn't spend the money. Getting close to 3 minutes and 30 seconds when ling speed will finish, and that is my first mistake. So coming up at 3:30, basically what happens is at 3 minutes and 30 seconds, ling speed's going to finish, and I should put back into gas. I do not put back into gas. Those 2 drones that were just moving across the screen should have gone back into gas, and I don't have gas. So what that's going to do is it's going to delay my upgrades and my lair quite a bit. So I'm already 12 seconds behind, 13 seconds behind on gas. At 4 minutes, I'm going to scout for his tech. Right there, boom. So we are 52 seconds. It should have been 30. I'm 22 seconds late for really refilling on gas, which is much too late. That's going to hurt me later. So I've got another mistake. This hatch just finished. I didn't move my second queen down. This queen usually lays this creep tumor here, then walks down to here to inject this hatch as soon as it's finished. Then I have another queen hatch at the main to inject this. I've got another queen here to inject this, and I've got one more queen to start spreading creep. I did not do the correct thing with this queen, which is going to keep my creep spread down, and I'm going to lack larva here. So another little thing that I screwed up. Roach Warren's a little bit early. layers on time. So one thing I didn't need, again, a little build order mistake, is these evolution chambers. Let's look at my larva. I'm floating 10 larva right now. The reason is because I took these evolution chambers much too quickly. So this is one evolution chamber, I think, is 150 minerals. 75. So I'm sorry, both of these together is 150 minerals, which is 3 more drones, which I should have been able to use here. And the Roach Warden is also about 10 seconds too early. I don't need it this early yet. Roach Warden is also 150 workers. So I should have been able to use this to get another 6 workers out, which would have been this larva right here. So big mistake on my part for starting these too early. Just so you know, the reference that I've been practicing off of Cyril is at 4 minutes and 12 seconds. You scout in to see what their tech is. I saw that this armory was down, so I know that he's either going Hellbats or he's going Mech. Let's see. There is a... So it looks like this is going to be a Hellbat push. I wouldn't know that, but either way, because of the Hellbats, instead of going Banelings, I'm going to go Roaches, because I see that, and I'm thinking, okay, it looks like Mech, Roach Hydras. Roach Hydra it is, or type of Viper. These evolution chambers come in at 5 minutes, and the layer starts at... when does the layer start? The layer should start at 4 minutes and 30 seconds. So I've already started the layer a little bit too early. So I'm spending... Okay, so let's see how much. 150, 150, 150. So that right there is this larva. So before I spend money into these buildings here, I need to spend this larva. This is just kind of a build order mistake. So this is one of the things that I have to work on. Big mistake here that I made. So 412, boom. I have already set my tech into motion. I'm trying to spend my cash now. I don't think I need this gas. I haven't even saturated this third base yet. I don't need any of this yet. So I'm making some pretty stupid mistakes now. So it's kind of snowballing out of position. I did fine until 3 minutes and 30 seconds, and then I forgot to get back onto gas, and then I'm making a lot of mistakes now in build order. I'm not macroing properly. I'm not able to spend my idle larva. I've got a consistent 9 idle larva here, which is cutting away from my units. But I do have map vision. I am trying to inject as much as possible. I am trying to be safe. I'm starting to spend my larva. I'm at least keeping my money down, but I'm not doing it in an effective way. I'm making a lot of stupid mistakes. This gas, I don't need this gas yet. I'm in 60 gas. And I'm going to start making a couple roaches because I think the Hellions are going to come by. Let's see where the Hellions are, actually. Not even close. I have an Overlord over there. I don't know why I would be making things like roaches. I guess I'm not making roaches yet, but...
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
So, just trying to inject as much as I can. Haven't spread creep. Haven't done anything like this. So my upgrades are okay on time. I should be starting upgrades at 5:30. So my upgrades are already on the way through. That's not the worst thing possible. Next thing I should really be doing... Alright, so here we go. Boom. Let's take a look. Let's see what we got. We've got how many Hellions here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Hellions. What could I have done better until this point? I saw the Queen die, and I had no vision of when it was coming in. This Overlord is a pretty good Overlord. This Overlord is a good Overlord. This Overlord is on the edge of the creep. I could have set this Overlord out here, or had another one over here, or some of my Lings. These Lings could have been in a better spot here, 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 to see when things are going to move out, or I could have had a lot more map vision. So this caught me off guard. I do have some Spines, and I do have some Queens, but I have no units. And I also have a very low drone count, because I have this fiasco here. So, again, 150... 150 minerals I spent outside of larva, and now I'm going to be getting hit pretty hard. So I'm making roaches now to try to defend. Let's see how this goes. This is basically where I lose the game. So I don't lose any workers, but I do lose this hatch. I'm trying to pull my queens home. I'm trying to keep everything in so he can't do a run by. Definitely going to lose this. Not going to get supply blocked. Good thing is I don't lose any workers, really. I haven't lost any workers. But I am going to lose this hatch, which is big for him. So let's just keep it up. So let's speed this up now. So now, 6:30 is coming by. Alright, 6:30 is coming by. What should I be doing? I should be taking a Hydralisk Den. Hydralisk Den should be coming out now. I have minerals for it. I have a lot of workers. Worker count still. I'm at 51 workers, which is a really respectable amount. I don't know if he's on a third base. I don't know if he's making a third base. So this is a really crucial time that I should be checking what's going on over there. If he's only on 2 bases, then I should stick on 51 workers, maybe push up to 60 or 55, and just start massing out units to get some damage across the map. I'm a base above him right now in workers. I lost my third, but I'm retaking as soon as I can. So again, map vision and scouting, and I need to start advancing my tech. I need to start advancing my tech right now. I'm on hatch tech. Queens, roaches, and lings. I need to be getting hydras out as soon as possible. So let's imagine if I took a Hydralisk Den at 6:30 and not build ridiculous amounts of stupid roaches, which I don't need right now. So let's see what would happen if I got a Hydralisk Den. Trying to spend my cash, I'm having no problem spending my larva because I don't have any larva, because I don't have any queens. Getting a macro hatch in my base so I can get more larva. Still haven't learned my lesson, have no vision over here. Have no vision out in the map here. But I've already lost this game. If I was a better player, I wouldn't have, but it's been a while since I've played Zerg. I'm doing a push with these roaches, which isn't going to do anything. Boom, right here. So I see he's going lots of Liberators. What do I make instead? Okay, now we drop the Hydralisk Den. We saw the Liberators, and now it's time of a gut reaction. I was going to try to just brute force in on roaches, but that was a pretty stupid mistake. I see the Liberators come in with my Overlord, which is good. I don't have any Hydras left. So what? Now, this is when it starts snowballing out of the area. So let's talk about what I've done wrong. I didn't have map vision to see that. No. Before that. This all came in way too early. I had vision over here. I didn't need to do any of that stuff yet. I got excited and I dropped these. Started this way too early. And I didn't put on gas early enough, which slowed down all of the upgrades. So because I dropped this early and I didn't have the gas, everything was just a mess. I just wasted a lot of time and didn't spend my larva. Because I didn't spend my larva, I wasn't able to start making units as fast as I would like to. And I didn't have the right map vision because of my queens not spreading creep fast enough, because I didn't control that properly. After that, the map vision came in and I lost my second base, or I lost my third base, which depleted my my larva count. And at that exact same time, I did not advance my tech into Hydralisks. So now I have 3 Liberators killing all of my larvae in my main base. Effectively, I'm on 2 bases. Yeah, so all I needed to do was 412, 430, 5 minutes, 6:30. Again, let's go through it again. All I needed to do was, besides the queen mistake, 412, 430, 5 minutes. I think this is 6 minutes actually. 6 minutes or 6:30, either one. Regardless, I got it at 8.5 minutes, which is when I should have been getting maybe my closer to when my hive should be starting and getting vipers. So I have, at the 12-minute mark, I have Hydra, and he has basically this weird hybrid of mech. Tank, Liberator, Marine. This very strange hodgepodge of units. He's taking his third base with a planetary, of course. So I've essentially lost this game now. So I'm trying to flank around other sides. Being sneaky isn't going to help very much. I do end up cleaning up this, but 24 to 38. I'm ahead of him on workers and army again. Upgrades, I'm doing better on him on upgrades, but I just don't have any tech. My tech is garbage. It's Roach Hydra, and he's got tanks, and lots of them. So, I kind of stabilize here. I should have just immediately started going into Hive, which I finally do, but Yeah, I could have been much farther ahead with where I am right now. I lost that second base 10 times. I'm on 50 workers, 3 bases to 3 bases, which essentially means I'm behind in a TVZ. So we're just going to keep going through. We'll go to times 8. I'm silently starting to creep spread. He sends in more liberators. So he keeps, even though he's throwing away liberators like this, it doesn't mean anything because I'm not doing anything important with it. I make some vipers, but I control them very poorly. Trying to get up to broods because I think he's going some weird. He's got a lot of tanks. Again, this is just, these compositions are good. They're very good, but it's a very platinum game. I'm not happy about this game. So I have map control. I'm trying to take more bases, trying to max out, but I'm still on just 56 workers to 55 workers. Which is bad. He's just got a whole shitload of tanks, and I'm attacking tanks with hydras, which is never good. I miscontrol my vipers and lose my whole army. GG, well played. So, let's all do the song of the Zerg. We do 3 minutes 30. Back into gas. 4 minutes 12 seconds. We scout and pick our tech. 4 minutes and 30, we start the lair. 5 minutes, we start evolution chambers. And then we get all of our upgrades at once when the lair finishes. And we're on 50 workers. And we can start upgrades and be safe. So, just bad macro, bad build order, bad map vision, bad creep spread, bad injects, bad spending of resources. I did terrible. That's why we do the Potato Leagues. Hopefully you guys learned something from this. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one.